All right, guys, so we're back with another one currently. We are currently here in the Smoky Mountains. As you can see, the mountains in front of us. We're in Cades Cove. We're actually at the Visitor Center here, and we're actually going to be jumping on to what's called Parson Branch Rd here in a little bit. And that'll actually take us to the middle of 129, which is known as the Dragon's Tail. So I got two cameras. There'll be two different views. The one on the outside of the car will actually be able to see the water that we'll be crossing, because there's a couple gullies that the water goes across the road, and we'll go from there. So with that, I'm gonna stop talking and start driving.
Just that happen. We say it an awful lot and then we start talking.
All right, so here we go. Oh, you're so funny. And who knows, maybe we'll see some wildlife, but I don't know. Like, there's been a lot of vehicles. I mean, we've seen 4 bears now already, but I guess we'll see what we get when we get up here. So, and we'll go from there. So currently it's 2:25 on a May the 3rd, Saturday the 3rd.
So most of the cars, it looks like, are continuing on the loop for...
Yeah, we're not going to loop, so...
We're going to be... This is...
Yep. So all right, so this is where...
going is Parson Branch Rd.
And this is what we want, so...
And what is that?
Leave them out there. Don't bring me in.
We have strange critters on our windshield that are really big.
I believe this is gravel for about 8 miles before it actually switches over. Before we'll see when we get up here. So hopefully, because there's not a whole lot of cars going this way, maybe we'll get to actually see some wildlife.
Oh, is this a 2-lane?
No, this is 1-lane bridge.
Well, it's a 1-lane bridge, but is it a 2-lane road?
No, it's one way.
That goes back to the road that can go the other way.
It's one way this way. It's one way, I'm telling you. Okay. So, yeah. So one of these days we'll come back out here and we'll do the whole loop, but they're talking about 2 to 3 hours just to do that loop. And I don't even think where we were was the halfway point.
I think it was.
But I mean, and then people are pulling off to see bears and stuff, so there's just a lot of people. So how are you going to turn around in a one-lane thing? Oh my God, there's a bear.
Keep going.
There's a bear.
Keep going. Jay, keep going. The last thing you need is a bear to charge you if there's a bigger one over there. If you keep going.
So we just saw a bear. Are you filming it or no?
I don't know. Did you press play?
No. So there's a bear right here, guys. Like, you could see it right off over there that went down. We caught it on the other camera. Like, I almost hit him. So he was like right by the road. So, but he wandered off down there. You can still kind of see him in the back. We're not getting out of the car, but maybe we'll get to see another one. So that was really cool. So very neat. So I think I got my bear fixation out of the way. So
and probably need to go slower in case more are going across the road.
Yes, now that I know. So everybody's taking a scenic bypass or a scenic loop back there. Oh, this is 2 lanes. So everybody's taking a scenic loop to see wildlife, and that bear was right by the side of the road. That was kind of cool. So it must be two lanes this way, but then when you hit Parson Branch Rd, it turns to 1. So
we're on Parson.
No, Parson Branch is 2 miles up the road. We're on Forge Creek Road right
now. Yeah, because it was right at the point that the loop started going the other way. So you coming out of there, you can go here. But yeah, I probably want to go slower in case there is something else that comes into the road.
Damn it. Oh well.
Well, last thing you want is like a big animal
just saying, like,
charging your vehicle or another one.
well, at least you got to see the bear too.
There's another.
It's
So
kind
it
of
must
cool.
have been in somebody's old cabin.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Henry Whitehead, I think it said.
I didn't pay attention. I was just excited. That was kind of cool.
There may be more.
That's what I'm hoping for too.
Well, as long as they're a distance away.
Yeah, I was already too close to it. Like, I didn't even realize it until I got up on them. It was pretty clever. There's our own little personal bear. I mean, everybody else is like pulled over and stopped, and we got to see that bear all by ourselves. That was kind of cool. And he went and wandered off and did his own thing. Didn't have to worry about anything because I wasn't getting out of the car. I know better than that.
That's what I was thinking.
No, there's hell no.
It's gonna be grabbing you.
Nope, if there's a ways out, like if he is out, then I may have gotten out to take pictures, but like that was way too close for, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, got a little bumpy here.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like River Street, cobblestone.
This is so different from cobblestone.
What? I don't know. Wasn't paying attention.
At least you can see them coming before you start.
Which is nice, so.
Over there.
And the crazy thing is that the majority of the people that are out here, I will almost guarantee they're enjoying the scenery, but another bridge, but they will be definitely happy. They're mainly looking for bears.
You have no idea what the
I will
majority of people are
guarantee.
interested in and what they're doing. You can
I say
speak to
good-
yourself.
I say
You
a good,
cannot speak for all those other people.
a good bunch of the people then, maybe not the majority, but like I'm telling you, like there was a lot of people that were excited about seeing bears. I am too. I'm excited about seeing a bear. That's kind of cool. These one-lane bridges, man, are kind of insane.
Oh, and it's wood. I thought
I
they
know.
were cement.
Kind of cool. So I misspoke a little bit, but anyway, I think a good majority are probably looking for bear or trying to spot bear, you know.
He just makes
Anyway,
stuff up and go with it.
well, I may have made some of that up. How many
I don't know.
bridges? This
Now
is kind
that
of cool.
I know that that's like 2x4s. That makes me.
It's not
have a
2x4s. It's not 2x4s.
4x4.
No, like,
4x6.
like 2x6 or something.
Okay. Either way, now that I know that that's wood and not.
Oh, what do they got up here? Do they see something?
Maybe they're fishing.
No. Imagine there's a bear or something up here. We'll ask. Because we like being nosy.
They're probably fishing.
No, they're not fishing. Where are they fishing at? Seeing any bears? See any bears? We passed one that was right by the. I almost hit them.
Just a little bit.
Like right when you come onto the road, like as soon as we went around the curve, like this, I saw this black shadow and I'm like, oh my god, that's a bear. And the good thing is I got a GoPro here and one on the side of the car. Oh yeah. You guys take care. Jeep in there. That's pretty cool. Eating in a park.
Better than eating by all those other people out in the sun, be in the shade.
That is true.
Now, if another vehicle had come along, and there were the three of us.
There's a vehicle back there actually behind us, a red Jeep.
Hopefully they don't have their windows down for all the dust that you're making.
Well, that's kind of on them, right?
Oh, there's something wrong.
This is really pretty scenery. Alright, so where we're going, this Parson Branch Road. This is the road we want.
Weight limit 5 tons, one way, 4-wheel drive with high clearance. And then make sure you're going slow. Travel at your own risk, limited emergency services available. So, slow right while you're going for it.
So this road right here will actually take us over to 129.
The Dragon's Tail.
The Dragon's Tail. Should come out in the middle. But we're going to the right. And then we'll come back to the left. Look at those trees.
Yeah, that's why it's travel at your own risk. And drop off there on the side.
It almost looks tropical.
Well, and it's dirt that's crumbly that goes down, so.
Who knew we'd be on a gravel road in the Smoky Mountains? Ah, that red Jeep's following us too.
Stay away from it.
I am. I'm believe me, I'm staying away. You don't have to remind me. Like, I'm wishing there was guardrails. But you know how I am with guardrails. I do like the guardrails. You're so silly. This is really beautiful. I think it's like 8 miles. Apparently this road was closed for quite some time too, and they just opened it back up in December of 2022.
That doesn't mean it's safe.
think this is the first time we've taken my car off roads. Whoa.
Well, and it's not an off-road car.
Yeah, it is. Look it up. Look Toyota Venza up. They actually designed it as that. They say that it can go off roads and everything, and they promoted it that. So we're testing the boundaries today.
Just that salesmanship.
Anyway, so. Can you sit back in this and give me a ride? You're not be all crazy. I know how to drive.
The camera was falling backwards, but thank you.
Well,
Also, I can see more ahead of
I
us.
can see ahead and in front of us too. Definitely see they cut a bunch of trees down, or they may have, well, cut them and they might have failed too.
Butterflies. This is one lane. There's no way you're fitting another car coming back the other way. Anyway, so we haven't gotten to any yet.
so there's a couple of them where there's like the water goes across like a concrete thing or whatever, which is kind of cool. Reminds me kind of like Texas, obviously, other than being in the Smoky Mountains. Can't see over the hills. So this is the concrete that they had put in for this, for a little bit of water. That's not bad at all.
Well, because it's been drier lately.
Yeah. I think there's a couple of those.
Yeah, it's the other road that's not so good.
Oh, I don't need these anymore, I guess.
Well,
So not bad.
I don't know that we're even half of the way maybe through.
Yeah,
It's
probably not.
the other road with the ruts and the big rocks
What other
and the
road?
narrow ledges. The one that we're on that's not concrete, the majority of the road.
Yeah, I know. I'm
That is
watching.
like big drop on the side. Whoop, like
I see that.
right
I saw it.
there.
I saw it.
And the ruts and the huge rocks.
I'm watching everything.
Well, I just find it funny that you think the benzo was made for off-roading.
Look up the
I
sea.
don't dispute that somebody probably says that. That's salesmanship. My car is supposed to have a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Well,
That's salesmanship.
that was something that we should have looked into a little bit more. So. We'll take it easy over the potholes. It's really beautiful back here, but like again, with no cell service, limited emergency service,
Rocks on the edge.
and everything else that sign said, it kind of like, wow, you know, it's like, that's interesting. So but I know this goes to 129, so, and it's only 8 miles long, I believe is what they had said. So I thought that was another road.
No, it was a little pull off for hiking.
And as you can see the road going through there, if there was no trees there, you would be able to see this side over here. I mean, like if there was no leaves on the trees, you could kind of see the road coming up to it. there we go. Another little waterfall over. This is a third. So we're 3 miles in on 8 miles, I think.
3 miles in?
That mile marker back there said 3, so
Oh.
I think.
So not even halfway.
But it seems like we've been going longer than 3 miles, right?
Well, it's because we're going slow. But I guess that makes sense for the mile markers because you're only going one direction on here, so they must be for the...
This makes you motion sickness, but the dragon didn't.
I didn't say it made me motion sick. I said if people get motion sick, they would not like this road.
The dragon are not gonna like to get motion sickness. Look at that craziness.
Well, that's a paved road though also.
Yeah, that
so
is
here
true.
You have all the curves, the up, the down, plus you have all the ruts and bounciness from all the big potholes and different things.
That is true. Those curbs are pretty sharp.
That is a big drop.
Well, we're keeping it in between the lines. Show them that drop. So look at how far that goes down.
I don't know if you can really see it well on camera or not. But it is a drop.
Somebody else.
Well, I think they came from.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They might have been sitting there.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna give those guys some space. Let them go. I didn't realize that somebody else was back here, and that's a car. And I got an SUV.
Okay,
so
we said we were gonna give them some space. So let's give them some space for a minute or two.
Mile marker 4.
Extremely low clearance, so that would be interesting. I wonder if cars need to get like their alignment checked after coming through this. Shocks, alignment. Are all the nuts and bolts still screwed in there or not?
So 4 more miles, I believe, because we just hit mile marker 4 back there. Not so bad. But I guess a while back it was. And during the winter months too, it's really bad, I hear.
I
But
would think
But that's every road, I suspect. They do. You saw the gates there, so.
So then not so bad if you can't drive on
That is true. Do you know that semis used to take the Dragon because it was shorter than some, I think, going to I-40 or something like that? There was like a shortcut. But now a semi is not allowed on the Dragon's
I don't know how they would even fit around curves.
I kind of thought the same thing, so.
Unless they were like shorter, but even then, well, that's a big block.
I saw it.
Well, that car must be doing pretty good unless it turned off on that other thing back there.
I'm not sure. Nope, there's a car.
Oh, let's give them some space.
No, just let him run. I'm gonna dust the camera. Did you turn?
Well, you still have the car
I know.
ahead of you, so you don't want to end up right on top of them in case they stop short.
This is getting
Now,
really ruddy.
those have nice height clearance. The ones behind us. Just give them some space.
Oh, this is not cool.
This is where you want the Bronco.
Or something bigger. And across what, the fourth one?
Is it 4? I thought 3.
I don't know. I don't even remember. I gave up counting.
But let's leave them
I'm trying to. I don't want to ride the brakes, so that's the reason why.
Well, you just get to something we don't have to do. Because you don't know if you're going to come up over a hill and they're going to be stopped there. I feel like at some points the bottom of their car is touching the taller.
I'm not worried about their car. I'm just my car I'm dealing with, so let their car do whatever.
How many of those cement bridges were there supposed to be?
I thought there was 8, but I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Then
Honestly,
there's a
I
lot
don't know.
more.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
Oh, maybe because of the rock right there. And did you say that you washed your car yesterday? Because I'm pretty sure the back of your car looks like the back of that white vehicle now.
Yep, I know. I kind of figured that. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, that one has more water. Just breathe. Just breathe.
I don't know why you always gotta be in control. Always in control. I imagine that if it was raining a little bit more, that those would be nice and full, but as you can see, it hasn't rained in a while, I imagine, over here. And that's where the water is like as low as it is.
Oh, that's not this camera. I thought that was this camera hanging the windshield. That was something else hanging. Hopefully it's not the side camera.
No, it's on the...
Okay.
It's magnetic on the thing.
Alright.
I wonder how many that was that we passed there.
What? We missed a mile marker?
No, the little water bridge things or whatever.
Maybe that was 5.
Should show them the GPS real quick.
There's nothing on the GPS.
I know, but it's just kind of funny.
So currently, obviously, there is no Wi-Fi. So our GPS.
Oh, this used to be a water one
like
too. It's all dry.
in the middle of nowhere.
There's quite a bit of spots like that here in Tennessee. I mean, obviously in the Smoky Mountains, you're not going to have reception.
All the rock.
There was a place over by Cleveland we went to. That's the first time we saw that.
By the Ochi River, I think it was.
Oh, here's another one. What is this? 6?
Oh, that's broken off on the edges and
I just
cracked.
don't drive through it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, there's a crack through the cement, and then the edges were all. Do we have a mile marker again?
I didn't see one. Another one. All right, so now we're starting to see a lot more.
I can't even see where the edges are on that one.
The guy's gonna burn his brakes out.
So I think when people were talking about does your vehicle have clearance, it had more to do with the road than
And not
with
the water?
spots.
Well, maybe.
Unless it's the time of year where there's lots of water. Oh, they're letting us go ahead. Did they realize there's a Bronco and other stuff behind us? Oh.
I know, I see it. Oh, here comes another water spot up here. This one seems like it has a little bit more water. Probably the most water that we've seen so far. No, it's all pretty shallow.
So I don't know, maybe that was 7 or 8.
See that? That is definitely standing out.
This is just fun for me now.
What? Otherwise, if we
Okay,
were...
so if like a back wheel goes off, we still have the front two to pull this up.
Yeah. Well, first off, if this was front wheel or rear wheel, I would have never made it. I would have never done this. But because it's all-wheel drive, and they recommend four-wheel drive, that's the only reason why we even took this. Otherwise, we would have never.
What is the difference again between four-wheel and all-wheel?
All-wheel is all the time. Four-wheel, you have to engage it.
Oh.
So, all-wheel provides, like if one of your wheels are slipping, it provides coverage to the other. Now we're hitting all these now.
I'm thinking maybe there was more than 8.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember, but this is really cool. I don't know how many we've already been over now.
I feel like it was more than 8.
Maybe 16. I'll have to Google that, but that's
a big jump from 8 to 16.
I don't know. I thought I heard 8, but I'm not sure. And as you can see, they're because there hasn't been a lot of rain. We've actually drove over 2 of them, I think, that didn't have anything in them. So, but the other ones had just a little bit of water flowing in them. It's kind of cool. So.
I wonder what the vehicle behind the Bronco is.
It's a Honda Pilot, I think.
Oh.
I thought it was another Bronco, but then I looked and I'm like, oh, it's a Honda. Not a Honda Pilot, a Honda Element. Because it's that box thing.
It's got
because somebody else that we know had a Honda Pilot that got wrecked. And see, this one right here, it's all dried.
We still need to stay on.
I know. So there's probably, I'll have to look it up, but I think there's probably like 16. May have made that number up too.
Or you can just watch the footage and count it.
Well, there's a bunch of dry ones. You don't even realize you're running over them. And I haven't seen a mile marker in a while neither, so.
They stopped telling us.
They're like, do you really need to know?
It goes forever. Until you come around a corner and there's a stop sign.
And there's another one.
Whoa.
Oh, that was a lot of water.
That was going a little fast.
So not so bad after all. You remember another one.
We haven't made it to the end yet.
I know, but these are fun driving through actually.
They're a little narrow though.
Well, you can't.
And you probably don't want to splash.
Well, the camera's waterproof, so I'm not too worried about it.
I was thinking more like getting up by the engine.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
Cracking the engine case because it's hot and the water's cold.
Now we got some ruts.
Oh, now we do.
In case you're wondering. I don't know why that guy brought that white car down here. Like, I was...
Maybe nobody warned them. Like,
but there's signs everywhere.
So many people don't read the signs, don't see the signs, or don't believe that signs apply to them.
Like, I know
like
that... No, come on. Anyway, so I know that, like, when I looked this up to see what all entailed this, I was like, all right, well, my SUV would be fine over this. You know, if it's just those water things and a couple ruts, I don't mind that.
That's a big rut.
If you stay in the middle, you're okay, you know.
Until a bear jumps out at you.
Well, why do you keep growing your hands like that? Like he's going to grab me from out of the car? Anyway, so... But that was another dry one too there, so... I guess.
Lots of butterflies.
I wish the water was a little bit higher. That'd be kind of cool. Looks like there's a dam there.
Yeah.
Like some beavers or something.
Made it. Whoa, big rock.
Oh, got a little bit of water running here.
If you wish for water, you got water.
Well, yeah. Whee!
Oh, and a big rut. You're gonna have to gun it.
I'm not gonna gun it. Yeah, you see how
Just
that
like
works.
snow.
I'm not doing that. I don't know how deep that pothole is.
It looked pretty deep.
Silly. And I imagine it's going to come across the road up here again. And here's some more water.
Oh, that's a lot. More.
That is definitely a lot more. I see it. I see it.
That was pretty deep.
I think it's kind of cool. And another one. This is really neat. So there's got to be, we went way more than 8. I see that. We went way more than 8. So maybe 16, but I'm going to have to do some, I'll look it up.
When we have Wi-Fi again.
Later on tonight or tomorrow.
Because currently the Wi-Fi is out in the car.
Yeah, we don't have anything up here, so. You're in the Smokies. You're supposed to enjoy the oh, look it, we get a little bridge. This time they're giving us a bridge instead of running us through the creek. Thank you.
It looks like water had gone over that though, because it looked like there was all kinds of like muddy stuff all over the right lane.
That might be from, oh, I don't know. And we get another little bridge because why? We don't want to run you through the creek anymore. I bet there's like a little waterfall there, huh?
Yep, a little bit.
Oh, and I can see 129.
Oh, a yellow Jeep. So there must be a stop sign up here.
What are you doing?
They're just waiting to get on. So this is the Dragon's Tail.
So we're at the Dragon's Tail now.
Lots of speedy vehicles. He's just checking the camera on the side of the car. I'm not sure what the car ahead of us is doing. I really hope they're not trying to do a U-turn. Oh, state trooper. Yeah, I almost thought that guy was going to try to do a U-turn or something.
I thought he was too.
Know what was going on because he like kept looking side to side. Then a state trooper went by that way, and he kept looking like over where we were. And there, maybe he didn't know that was a one-way road.
All right, so we're currently on the Dragon's Tail. We're going to go this way.
Which at I think it's what is it 25 or
I think
30?
35 here.
15 right there.
That's going back that way.
Right, but where's our signs?
We'll see him up here.
Just relaxing, watching cars make or not make the curves. Oh, with the baby in the stroller too. Just come out and car wash on the curves for the day.
129 photos.
Oh, maybe they're together with that. So again, this is part of the Dragon's Tail. Which is like 10 or 11 miles.
It's 11 miles and 318 curbs.
318 curbs.
And at least it's paved.
Yes. So much smoother.
But the most dangerous road in Tennessee.
But I don't know where we joined it at. If we joined it
Joined it in the
at-
middle. Joined it in the middle. So, but that was mile marker. What was that, mile marker 4?
I don't know, but I recall that going this way, we should have a lot of open air on the side of us at some point and a bunch of curves. So I'm not sure. Oh, they have more sitters. So if there's another little photo thing up the road, I'm going to think that the sitters are with them and they're like letting them know when people are coming. And if there's not anybody up
So as soon as there's a little pull off, I'm pulling off because there's a bunch of motorcycles that are behind me. So, and I want to let them go. I
think that's that the same Bronco behind you too.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of vehicles.
You just want to make sure that wherever you pull off, you're going to be able to see to pull back on. You didn't want to pull off by where the photographers were?
I'm gonna hold off on that for now.
Anyway, they should expect people to be going slower.
Yeah, but I don't want to ruin their day because...
Mile 5.
So 6 more miles. For some reason I thought that we were... Yeah, I don't know. I thought we were...
Oh, that's about halfway if it's 11 miles. Oh, somebody took out a tree there. Or it was just rotted.
Probably just rotted.
It looks kind of scraped up though. That's what that was behind the Bronco.
Honda Element.
You were correct. And it's more yellow than it looked in the...
I thought
we
it
were
was...
with the trees. It looked like a strange, like, kind of goldish, greenish color.
Oh, great. I'll get out of the way.
They can wait their turn.
See people get chased off the road by them.
You just relax and breathe. That's not a lot of space there.
Man, look at the way they're leaning into those curves.
Is that the Bronco that was behind us?
Yeah, it's the same Bronco.
I didn't realize it was like the top was off.
But can you imagine how dusty it is inside there now?
But maybe they had it up when they were going down the dirt road. I would hope. Because they were kind of close behind us sometimes. If they didn't have that up, that would be totally dusty in there. I bet they had it up. Because it looks like a mechanical...
What is that guy doing
top
there?
that goes up.
Like just hanging out down there?
I don't know. It looks like somebody crashed off the side there.
Mile marker 6. I'm surprised there's nobody here. Look at this little spot.
What are you doing? I thought we came to drive it.
We did, but I wanted to see some stuff too.
What are you...
There's nothing to see.
No, what are...
I was going to see some people watch.
The point is to drive.
People watch too, Gwen. Come on. Only people watch and vehicle watch. Silly. You know we got to go back the other way, right?
No, I thought we were going the other way back. You said we were going along the Skyway.
Yeah, we're going this way, which is going to bring you to right out by that Harley Davidson thing, and then we got to go all the way back across to take the Skyway over. Plus, I want to film that Dill's Gap tree of shame. So I had a camera on the outside of the car, but it got a little hot, so I decided to take it off. Oh, 6.5 miles. He's got his laptop and everything out there. He must be uploading them live.
Well, I don't know. I don't think there's wireless right now.
But you could probably have a Wi-Fi hotspot. But I guess.
No, you have a hotspot and it's not working.
Yeah, I totally didn't think of that.
What he could be doing is transferring it to his laptop from the camera. So his camera doesn't blow up.
I see that. Thank you. I see that. Thank you. Motorcycle's not even staying in his lane.
Cars don't stay in their lane either.
I'm more worried about the motorcycles than the cars. I can hear a motorcycle. Where are you at?
Focus on overhead.
No, maybe not.
There is another vehicle over. Don't worry about themselves.
Can you just stop? I just don't want that. Like, there's no reason for this craziness. Yeah, I'm being crazy. Did you know that the 129 photos, I think there's like 4 of them out here, and then there's like Killboys or something else. I can't remember the name of it. $129slayer.com. And actually, I mean, you could see more stuff through the trees last time, like, but now you can't. But I mean, it doesn't look any, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, like, you can't see the other roads, like, through the gaps or whatever. Huh?
Yeah, I said that before we came.
I didn't hear you.
That being summer and all the leaves are on the trees, you're not going to be able to see through the trees at all. So in the fall, it's not as pretty, but you can see through everything and you can see further what else is out there and the different views. In summer, you can't really see that. All you see is the trees, but it's prettier.
That's interesting. Mile marker 8. 3 more miles. Oh, if that's the case, that sucks. I actually thought it was like I give up or whatever. Is that the Bronco again? No. .5. Hopefully not. What's going on up here?
Pedestrians ahead.
his dog on there. That's kind of cool. Marker 9. Mile marker 10. So what?
One more.
Yep. So that, oh, 10.5. So 0.5 and then we're off the Dragon, but we got to go back the other way to go the whole Dragon. And I'm starting to realize, like, man, I shouldn't have eaten all that stuff. And I'm suspecting there'll be cars over here lined up too for the Dragon. You'll see like a bunch of sports cars. Last time we came through there was. And this is the Tennessee side. Now we're gonna go back and go across on the North Carolina side. Smart cars. That's pretty funny. Little smart car rally, I guess. So as soon as I can find a spot to turn around, that's what I'm gonna do.